But here's the first take on the index. It's not bad. The Nifty is at that 19,450 mark, up almost about 40 odd points, 32 points actually to be precise. Sensex also in the green at the moment. Let's take a look at the top movers. The Nifty Bank is flat with a bit of a positive bias. There's a little bit of an underperformance there, but the mid-cap index is doing pretty well, up almost about 0.5%. As I said, because of the fall that we've seen in crude prices, you've had paint companies do well. HPCL is up in the green at the moment. Some of these NBFCs like Bajaj Finserv are also trending in the green right now. Grasim, UPL and Indices Bank are a couple of other names that are in the green as we speak. Let's take a look at some of the losers. At the moment, you just have Indigo, which is under a bit of pressure from the broader market losers. But apart from that as well, there you have it, down almost about 0.7%. Banks, by the way, are supporting the market this morning, especially PSU banks, PNB, Bank of Baroda, all in the green. SBI has been gaining slow and steady after its numbers, 0.4% higher, while Axis Bank is also in the green right now. HDFC Bank is the only one that's bucking the trend this morning, down about 0.3%. But otherwise, not a bad opening at all. Nifty now holding above that 19,400 mark, so gotten above the 20-day moving average. Important to see if it holds that level today.
Well, that's right, Sonia. But plenty of stocks actually from the broader markets that are moving around. Yatat Hospitals, those numbers look good. That stock has taken off. Prince Pipes, those numbers as well look good out there. Good operational performance is what we said, and the street likes it. So that's another one that's moving around from the broader markets. You have Skipper as well. That's moving up. The numbers look quite good. Stock is up close to around 6% as we speak. So those are about positive earning reactions. On the flip side, Idea Forge. Remember when that company listed, we saw a lot of interest out there. It had a blockbuster listing as well. But that one, I think, post its numbers, it's pulled back. And the last time I checked, I think it was down close to around 10%. So Idea Forge should come up for you. Now down close to around 6%. It's corrected big time from the day of listing. You have a couple of other notable movers as well. Mishra Dhatu, Midani. For the last quarter, it's a weak quarter normally. We see in quarter 4 and as well as quarter 3 when the revenues spike up. But out there, the margins got compressed. So Mishra Dhatu should come up for you on the screen. Midani, that's the stock that we're talking about. That's down as well in trade. And Rain Industries as well is selling off a little bit. So that's about some of the top movers in terms of positive and negative reactions on stocks.
Nigel, so it's a upstart. So 12 points or so is what we have, 19,420 on the index. Just a few other names before we move forward. HPCL, I just want to quickly highlight that one went up 6% yesterday. It's up another 5%. Last week on Friday during the editors roundtable, when you had looked at earnings, biggest changes to FY25 earnings estimates over the last 1 month. On my list, at least IOC came up. HPCL, of course, reported after. IOC is already up 10% this week. HP is up now with today's gain 10-12% as well. There is, of course, with HPCL, the lubes business, which they've been talking about kind of divesting it. They, of course, need a lot of approvals, etc. for it, but that is the other one which is at play. I think Deepak Nitrite, we mentioned 2.5 higher. Apollo Tyres is up about 3%. BSC continues to charge up. BSE crossed that 2,000 rupee mark yesterday, big 7-8% move. It's up another 2.5-3%. So this is in the hands of very strong momentum now, BSE. Varun Beverages has seen some earnings upgrades to 24 and 25 numbers. It's up 2.5%. There is Prestige, which is up 4.5%. We will hear from the management coming up in about 30 minutes or so from now. Yatharth, Sonia mentioned, 7.5% higher. Angel One is up about 3%. Prince Pipe has got a 6% move on very strong volumes right now. Newland Laboratories is up 4%, just highlighting things with volumes, not going down the list. And Schneider is another one which is up about 4% or so. On the downside, I saw Idea Forge. Idea Forge was down 7%. It's down 6 now. So there's a, but that's still a sharp cut coming through on Idea Forge. It's anyway not. It's been a bit of a disaster stock price performance-wise since listing. 820 on Idea Forge, and it's got decent-sized volumes for this point of the day. And Rain Industries, Mishra Dhatu, that is down about 4%. So it's, Himmat Singh Ka Seed is coming up with a 6% cut. But again, you kind of need to wait and look at volumes before sort of taking a call on what this is going to do from here on. But all in all, I think we're up about 7 or 8 points, 19,414. But market breadth is almost 3-1 in favor of advances.